I was just setting the tone for the season, what we want to accomplish, and taking it one step at a time. I think that's the most important thing. So I felt like we set the tone, but now it's rolling into week 2 and flipping the page and working on some.
I don't think there's a ton to read into that. I do think those guys operated again cleanly, and decision making was good. So guys made some competitive plays as well. So that was also good to see.
I think that you're seeing the best version of him. He's been a highly productive player. He'd probably be the first to tell you that another off season of film study and the work that he's put in, how he watches video and looks at an opponent, and the pre and the post snap diagnosis has probably slowed down incredibly strong for him. So I would say it's all those things, and then again I think it's the group of players around him, or another. It's not all of them, but he's got a great group that are another year in the system, so they're better at what they're doing too. So everybody's on that proverbial same page.
Yeah, this off season, we've been working at it, and it's fun kind of learning each other. But I think just the work we put in together and kind of seeing it come into fruition is a great deal. But knowing that that's just the beginning of it. So.
It was great because it was like a really big confidence booster, and whenever you go to somewhere new, it's always like I don't know what to expect kind of thing. But that early kind of set the tone for our team, and just like how the rest of the game's gonna go. And then we ended up scoring 2 plays later, so we firing on all different cylinders.
It's different, I think in a year a lot of things change, even game to game. Like you see, Jalil didn't get as much, but he blocked his butt off in the perimeter, and you just never know who's going to get hot at what moment. And I think that's the beauty of what we do, just being able to plug and play with a bunch of different guys and produce. So that'll be time to tell for sure.
Saw top end speed. I was very familiar with Andrel. At my last stop, recruited him out of high school, so there was some familiarity there. And then when he got in the portal, have some really close connections at Michigan, was able to reach out and talk to some people inside the building that they didn't want to lose him. They loved him. They wanted him there. Felt like he was going to be a starter for them. He needed to change, wanted a scheme change, I think, as much as anything. And, again, got on the phone and everything checked out. So knew he was going to be a guy that played with really good length and really good top-end speed, and that's what we needed.
I'd say so, just with time, but also just within the scheme, just being confident in that. Looks may be deceiving at times, sometimes it's a lot going on and you're able to hide it well, but for me I just feel like just confidence in the preparation and year 2 coming out there knowing what to expect is just a great advantage for me, and the experience thing will continue to be something I pride myself on, just having to see a lot of guys and a lot of different looks, a lot of defenses. I think that is something I can use to my advantage.
I've heard about the confidence that Nick and Jaden have started to develop a rapport with you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it almost easier to go back to them when they go out and do it in a game and you can kind of trust them a little bit more?
Yeah, I think just in game, I think that confidence, and in general just getting the taste. Once you get your feet wet and you make a big play or do something like that, I think the hunger, but then also the excitement and confidence comes in, and those guys have worked their butt off. And like I said in previous interviews, just those are guys who worked and have been here, but being able to showcase that and then get the opportunity to take advantage of it.